moment. Let's go state by state. Take a look at what's happening in Tamil Nadu at the moment. When you look at the seat matrix here in Tamil Nadu at the moment, the AIDMK leading in 73, down 54. DMK-led alliance 145, that's plus 51. AMMK, significant. Dinakaran's party not opened its account. The one seat where MNM, which is Kamal Hassan's seat, he's leading at the moment in his constituency. So he is winning, but the party is not. So that's as far as Tamil Nadu goes. Clearly, you're establishing a clear lead there. Let's take a look at Assam, which we haven't touched for a while. And here the seat matrix, clearly at the moment, the BJP doing very well now, 76. So, and interestingly, the it's except for lower Assam, where the Congress is winning about 37 seats, the alliance down 8. So the Congress not doing as well as it hoped for. It is across the state now that the BJP is winning. So the best news for the BJP is clearly coming in from Assam at the moment there. If you even look at the alliance-wise in Assam, and that might be interesting if we looked at the Congress-led alliance at the moment. There, party share, yes. Rahul is our expert on this. Yeah, Rahul, party-wise, sorry. Take a look at this. AIUDF leading in 8. They had won 13 last time. So they're down. INC 26 virtually there. So the alliance has also not worked. BOPF is just 2, and the UPPL, which is the Bodo party in alliance with the BJP, is doing better than the Bodoland People's Front. So here clearly the BJP is actually doing better possibly than even in 20. It may not be in overall numbers, but when you had a formidable alliance against your Mahajot, the BJP is still doing very well.
It's led to a Assamese consolidation.
There's an Assamese, but it's across the state. Interestingly, it's, we thought it will be complete lower Assam one way. To some extent it is, but all the rest of the state, including parts of Barak Valley, are going with the BJP-led alliance. So that's a significant change for the BJP there.
But that's also because, and it's an awkward thing to say on TV, that the likes of Himanta Biswa Sarma have been in touch with AIUDF and BPF candidates also.
No, but hats off to Himanto, because he has really fought this election, gone across, and he's emerged. This is his election. So let's give him credit there. Kerala, Rahul, let's look at the seat matrix for Kerala. And here, Rahul, interestingly, you've got what I think is a remarkable result, 2-1 in a second term. So pro-incumbency, 93 plays 45. So both Assam and Kerala are seeing pro-incumbency. And across the state, if you looked at, you did the region-wise thing earlier, so we won't go back to that.
No, we can have it out. Now, if you typically look at the Malabar region of Kerala, which is where you'd expect the UDF to do well.
Huge result.
You've got the LDF leading on 35. The UDF only on 24.
And many of these 24, which we, when you go into a breakup of the UDF, will be seen to be areas where the Muslim League is doing well. Let's look at party, the alliance share. If we looked at the 24 of this, it's the IUML 16 and the Congress 7. So the Muslim League is getting winning its seats. The Congress is losing. So where it's Congress versus left, Congress is losing in Kerala.
No, so we can have that. Just 1 second. I can show you the strike rate. If you look at the strike rate, currently the LDF candidates have a 66% strike rate. If you were to look at the UDF candidates in comparison, the strike rate is 33%. And if I come to the retain ratio to explain this down further to our viewers, let's just go to the CPM first. Of the candidate...
My friend Mr. Raja will be very happy recovering from COVID that you put his picture there. But, good luck to him. It's Vijay's election.
58 sitting MLAs of the CPM. They have a 84% retain ratio. 84%.
Huge. That's huge.
If I come to the Congress and just look at the Congress's 22 candidates who they're holding on to 77% of those seats. 5 of them have flipped.
17 are all mainly, I think, of the IUML. Many of them will be IUML. Okay, no, Congress. Sorry,
no,
Congress candidates across the state. Across the state. Fair enough. But that's nothing.
Now, in the IUML,
they're retaining their seats.
They're retaining their seats.
So the IUML is, where it's IUML versus left, Muslim League is, in places like Malappuram and all holding its own. But when it is left versus Congress, people are voting for left. Huge setback for the Congress in Kerala.
So in Kerala, the Congress seems to be holding on to what they won in the last election, but their base is so low that that's not enough. You need to make spectacular gains to be able to beat the LDF.
Even Puducherry, and it's a small union territory. I know that we can't spend too much time on it, but in a seat matrix, if you look at Puducherry, the alliance 10:3, Rahul. So clearly the BJP plus, and this is the AINRC, which is the main party of
But this is Rangaswamy's victory.
Yeah, so it's his victory. He's likely to become chief minister. but the Congress is down again. So it's a terrible day in the office for the Congress. And I maintain in Bengal, whether you want to give rasgullas or whether you want to give mangoes, that's the choice of yours.
But there's a story that our reporter Anupam Mishra has just filed from Kolkata, which is that there is a huge shamiana that's being set up right outside Mamta Banerjee's residence in Kolkata. So it's very clear, apart from the numbers on your screen, also on the basis of everything she's speaking up from her workers and karyakartas on the ground, Mamta Banerjee seems confident that this day, the 2nd of May 2021, will see her pull off the biggest political victory of her life. She's taken Messrs. Modi, Shah and Nadda head on, taken on the might of the most formidable election machine in India, and at this moment, the trends seem to suggest that it's the Trinamool Congress that is in front. What a day.